So once again, I welcome all the most respected teachers, the future builders of the nation, to my platform, to our platform. So today, we teachers, we join together to discuss some relevant points here. So my first question, let me start my session by asking a few questions. So you are a teacher now. While attending this session, you are a teacher now. My question is, you became teacher by choice, by your choice or your chance? Please post. You became teacher by your choice or your chance? Please post. Okay, Karthikeyani ma'am posted that she has selected as per her choice. Jwala responded that both. Okay, good. Aishwarya Tia, Aishwarya ma'am posted that it is a choice. Okay, good. Very happy to hear Princey G. Both good. Princey ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am, Kripa ma'am. Okay. Pravina ma'am, choice. Okay, good. Okay, good. Whether it may be your choice or it may be due to your chance, you became teacher. Now there is no choice. In both the cases, രണ്ട് തന്നെ ആണെങ്കിലും ഇനി മുന്നോട്ട് പോയേ മതിയാവുള്ളൂ. അപ്പൊ ഇനി നമ്മൾ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന കാര്യം ചോയ്സ് കൊണ്ട് ടീച്ചറായോ ചാൻസ് കൊണ്ട് ടീച്ചറായോ എന്നുള്ളതിൽ പ്രസക്തിയില്ല. നമ്മൾ ടീച്ചറായ അവസ്ഥയ്ക്ക് നമുക്ക് ഇനി പൊളിച്ച് മുന്നോട്ട് പോയേ കാര്യമുള്ളൂ. കാരണം we are the most responsible persons. We are the most responsible person. We are the most responsible persons in this society, in this nation. Clear? So whether you have selected the teaching as your passion or your choice or by chance, no issue. But as far as you are a teacher, you should possess various positives that we are going to discuss. Okay, here we go. പണ്ടൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച കാലത്ത് ഭയങ്കര തലനരച്ച പ്രൊഫസേഴ്സ്, ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിജീവികള്, ഭയങ്കര പ്രൊഫസേഴ്സ്, പിന്നെ ഇത്ര വർഷം എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉള്ള ആളുകൾ, ഇത്രയും വർഷം എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉള്ള വെറ്ററാൻ പേഴ്സൺസിനായിരുന്നു ഭയങ്കര ഫെയിം. ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ 3-4 വർഷം, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ആഫ്റ്റർ കൊറോണ, നിങ്ങളിൽ എത്ര പേര് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചു എന്നറിയില്ല, where these veteran persons, where this fame of veteran persons went? Why the institutes are not projecting the names and photos of professors, and why the new generation is getting adopted, or why they are not asking for so-called professors? Any idea? എത്ര പേര് ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്? പണ്ട് കാലത്ത് നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച കാലത്ത് പ്രൊഫസർ, ഭയങ്കര വെറ്ററാൻ പേഴ്സൺസ്, തലനിരച്ച ആളുകൾ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അവർക്കൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര ഫെയിം ആയിരുന്നു. അന്ന് യങ്സ്റ്റേഴ്സിന്, ജൂനിയർ സ്റ്റാഫ്സിന് വലിയ പ്രൊമിനൻസ് ഇല്ല. ആ കാലം മാറി ഒരു 2-3 വർഷം കൊണ്ട് within these 2 years, especially after corona, the young generation teachers are rocking, especially on social platforms. Karthikeyani responded, okay, even though you could not able to follow Malayalam, you are the first person who is responding. Karthikeyani ma'am, very happy. Jwala responded, IT inclusion. Okay, due to demand of pay, getting bit struggle to adopt new way of teaching. Yes, of course. So you know all answers, right? Here is answer for you teachers. Aishwarya teacher responded that it is due to technology development. Let me tell you, my dear teachers, my veteran teachers belong to Generation X. And myself, Srijit, belongs to Generation Y. Majority of nowadays teachers belong to millennials, those whose date of birth is after 1985. We are millennials, and we are teaching to Generation Z or Generation Z or Generation Alpha. Generation Z means those who have date of birth after 2000. 2000 ശേഷം ജനിച്ച കുട്ടികളെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ജനറേഷൻ സി അഥവാ ജനറേഷൻ സെഡ് എന്ന് വിളിക്കുക. അതിനുശേഷം 2015 ശേഷമൊക്കെ ജനിച്ച, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 2010 ശേഷമൊക്കെ ജനിച്ച ഒരു പുതിയൊരു തലമുറയുണ്ട്, ആൽഫ, ജനറേഷൻ ആൽഫ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് വളരെ ചെറിയ കുട്ടികൾ. നമ്മൾ ഈ ജനറേഷൻ സെറ്റിനെയും ജനറേഷൻ ആൽഫയാണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ ജനറേഷൻ വൈ ആണ്. വി ആർ മിലേനിയൽസ്. നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിച്ചത് ജനറേഷൻ എക്സുകാരാണ്. ഇന്ന് വരെ നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ചിന്തിക്കാൻ സമയം കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? How many of you thought like this? How many of you had an orientation like this? You just think. നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിച്ച generation, the people who taught us belong to generation X, and we means I belong to generation Y. My date of birth is 1986, right? So I belong to generation Y and millennial, and I am taking classes to generation Z and generation alpha students. You got the point, my dear teachers? You got the point, my dear future nation builders? Hope you got the point, right? അവിടെ തന്നെ വലിയൊരു ഗ്യാപ്പില്ലേ? Yes. Good. Rishmi ma'am, Sumedha ma'am, Jwala ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am, thank you so much for your immediate response. Praveena ma'am, Vivo V2205, if possible, please rename it as your name, then it will be so much useful, please. Of course. So here is the first gap. So how many of you belong to millennial? That is, your date of birth is after 84, 85. After 85 or after 85. How many of you belong to that millennial category? Rajeshri ma'am belongs to millennial category, millennial generation. Sumedha ma'am. Then what about others? Okay, Aishwarya ma'am before. Okay. 1 or 2 years is not a matter, ma'am. 80, we can take after 80 as millennial, right? Kripa ma'am belongs to generation X. Praveena ma'am, even though you are at 85, you belong to, you have characters of millennials, because most of Karthikeyani, yes, 98 born sir. Okay, no issue. So you are also a millennial, Karthikeyani ma'am. No issue. I will tell you the power of millennials. The power of millennials is that they are more flexible and they can adapt to any system. The millennials are having so much perseverance and they can get adapted to whatever may be the generation they are going to face. They have a special capacity. They have a special talent to handle the future generation. I don't mean that the others cannot, but the others need to work some more to get adapted to new generation. Comparing to generation X, generation Y teachers can adapt easily to the new generation, that so-called generation alpha or generation C category. They can manage. Okay, even some of the generation Z teachers are here. Karthikeyani ma'am, born after 98, so you are a very youngest teacher in our group, so you can manage however with this generation Z and generation alpha. Okay, this is the fact. So I am not questioning the conventional teaching system, my dear teachers. I am not ready to question the existing conventional teaching mechanism, but I am here to raise some questions, to raise some questions regarding the disruptions that is going to enter into our system, education system. But if we know all these things, we can withstand, we can survive, we can grow. If you are not thinking about these things, I am challenging you, my dear teachers, within a year or within 2 years or within 3 years, we will be out. You can say that you are a teacher, but you cannot be a motivating teacher. Agreed? So please don't be biased. Whatever details I am sharing, it is all for our goodness. This session's motto is to spread maximum awareness among our teacher group, right? റൈറ്റ്? നമ്മുടെ ഇടയിലുള്ള ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന് മാക്സിമം അവയർനെസ് കൊടുക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് മാത്രമേ ഇതിൽ ഉദ്ദേശമുള്ളൂ. വേറെ ഒരു പരിപാടിയും ഇതിലില്ല. പ്ലീസ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ദ വാലിഡിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദിസ് സെഷൻ. റൈറ്റ്? യെസ്, ഹിയർ വി ഗോ. Yes. Now, tell me any one challenge that you are facing now regarding your profession. That means regarding your teaching profession. What is the challenge that you are facing with the new generation students? That those students, those who are facing now, yes, those students that you are facing now, what are the, please mention any one of the difficulty that you have faced nowadays. Rajeshwari ma'am posted disrespectful. So the new community, the new student circle are disrespectful. Concentration span is too small from Jwala ma'am. Kripa ma'am, discipline problem, that is the disrespectful problem. Aishwarya ma'am responded disobedient. Sumedha ma'am responded not revising the topic taken. Even all of them are discussing about basic requirement. Disrespectful, discipline problem, disobedient. Sumedha ma'am's problem is not revising the topic taken. I hope Sumedha ma'am used to ask questions always, right? I hope Sumedha ma'am is a strict teacher. She used to ask questions regularly. Then only she can find they are not revising the topic. Okay, here we are struggling with the discipline. Here we are struggling with their disrespectfulness. So we have no time to bother about whether they are revising or not. Hats off to you, Sumedha ma'am. Being careless. Karthikayani ma'am responded that they are careless. Now my question for you. While we are students, how many of you have utilized the public transport system? That means the bus, auto rickshaw, something like that. The frequency of our usage or our dependency towards the public transport system. Can you answer? In my student life, my 100% journey is with my 100% journey is through public transport. How many of you agree with me? നമ്മളൊക്കെ പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമ്മളുടെ മിക്കവാറും യാത്രകളും പബ്ലിക് ട്രാൻസ്പോർട്ട്, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ബസ്സിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടായിരുന്നു. ബസ്. Am I right or not? In my student life, once we were students, we used to use the public transport system maximum. I am not generalizing. Maximum. Yes. Okay. Once we were students, we need to stand in a big queue in a cinema theater to take tickets. There will be huge rush. There will be black ticket sellers, something like that. Say yes or no? When we were students, in my student life, I went through all these situations since while going for a movie. There will be a big queue. There will be a big queue, and there may be some rush. Am I right or not? For availing tickets, right? Yes. Good. During my student life, Gmail is slowly growing. Gmail, our mail system. Orkut is in prominence, and Facebook is slowly creeping. No WhatsApp, no Insta. How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? Yes. But my dear teachers, let me tell you one thing. Nowadays, how many students are completely depending on public transport? Please tell me. How many new gen students are depending completely on public transport? Most of them have two-wheelers or car with them, right? Say yes or no? Yes, of course. Then new gen students used to book movie tickets even before they reach the theater using their mobile phone. Say yes or no? Say yes or no. So the generation C and generation Alpha students are rocking with the technology, with the technical advancements, and we are we are adapting to their system. They are not in our system. We are trying hard. We are trying our level best. We are trying our maximum to get adapted to their world, to their system. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Yes, yes, of course. Good, good. So many teachers are responding. Very happy to see all these responses. My dear teachers, good, good, good. So let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. My dear teachers, this is the right time to become younger. If you are ready to younger, if you are ready to become younger, more younger, if you are ready to work hard, if you are ready to work smart, and if you are ready to change your attitude, and if you are ready to change all your so-called superstitions, all you are having the best teacher in your life, the teacher who taught you, the teacher, he or she who taught you very well, a strict teacher. But nowadays, those teachers in your list, right? There are so many teachers in your fan base teachers, right? There are so many fantabulous teachers during your school days or during your college days. Their system won't work in nowadays. How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? Yes, Sumida ma'am, Praveena ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am, Kartikeya ma'am, yes, yes, yes. Of course, Rainy ma'am, Sini Thomas ma'am, yes, yes. Good, good. Okay, 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 okay. Now, my dear teachers, this is the right time. Be with Srijit, be with Srijit. I will help you to change your attitude, and I promise you, I will make you more younger. I will make you more younger. Just a minute. Excuse me, teachers, I have an emergency call. That's why. Actually, ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ് നടക്കാൻ യാതൊരു സാധ്യതയും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. My principal have posted the webinar, just webinar details just 10 minutes ago. My daughter has been admitted in Palana Hospital, right? 1 minute. Just a minute. Yes. Am I visible? Am I visible? Is there any problem with our video? Yes, of course. So actually, My daughter has been admitted in Palana hospital due to fever and vomiting, and there is 0% chance to make it happen today. Already our session has been postponed by so many teachers' requests. So I have decided to engage the session on time, and I am here. Okay, so please excuse me for that 15-minute delay. That's why I'm 15 minutes delay today to start our session. Okay, hope you understood the situation. Okay, that's why I took my call from my missus, from my wife. Okay, shall we proceed? Hope all of you are enjoying the session, right? Hope all of you are enjoying the session, right? Sumedha ma'am, great. Aishwarya ma'am, great. Rajeshwari ma'am, absolutely. Praveena ma'am, yes, okay. Thank you. At least if you are responding, good. Others are silent listeners. Yes, okay, no issue. Rini ma'am, Sini ma'am, okay. Here we go, my dear teachers. Here we go. So what, in my opinion, in a teacher's life, ഒരു ടീച്ചറുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും പോസിറ്റീവായ കാര്യം നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, നമ്മൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ക്ലാസ്സിലെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്റെ അച്ചീവ്മെന്റ്, ഇഫ് ദേ ആർ ഗ്രേറ്റ്, that greatness belongs to us. If they are notorious, if they are mischievous, their negative also reflect. Says or no? പിള്ളേർ ചെയ്യണ എല്ലാ നല്ല കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കും നമ്മൾ ക്രെഡിറ്റ് എടുക്കും. പിള്ളേർ എന്തെങ്കിലും മോശം കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, കുട്ടികൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും മോശം കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അതും നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യാതെ, ഞാനിപ്പോൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു, ഇവര് ചെയ്തതിന് ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കും. പക്ഷെ ശരിക്കും കുട്ടികൾ നല്ല അച്ചീവ്മെന്റ് ആയിട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ കുട്ടികള്, മൈ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഹാവ് അച്ചീവ്ഡ് എന്ന് പ്രൗഡായിട്ട് പറയുകയും ചെയ്യും നമ്മൾ. നേരെ മറിച്ച് കുട്ടികൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും മോശം സംഭവങ്ങൾ, എന്തെങ്കിലും തെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിന്നെ ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല, നീ ചെയ്തതിന്, ഈ കുട്ടികൾ ചെയ്തതിന് ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുമെന്ന് നമ്മൾ വാദിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും. Is it right or wrong? So we know. Very good, Praveena ma'am, very good. It is not fair, right? It is not fair. So a teacher should develop a mindset. A teacher should develop a mindset to receive all the greatness and all the negative results that has been generated from our student circle without any prejudice. Agreed or not? So you should know how to balance all the positive news from your students and all the negative behavior of the students. So you should take both positive and negative of your students, both positives and negatives of your students with utmost balance. Agreed or not? You should not be over proud, more proud with their achievements, or you should not get depressed. You should not be depressed from their negative attitude or from their negative behaviors. You got it? So here is the answer for your question. The new generation students are disrespectful. Their discipline is very, very bad. But at the same time, the new generation students have more IQ. They are more smart. There are so many students who are good in technology. There are so many students who are good in robotics. There are so many students who are good in English. There are so many students who are very, 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 very expertise in so-called technical aspects. Say yes or no? Yes. So my dear teachers, you should develop an optimum mindset to accept the new generation students as the most better generation you ever had in your life. Agreed? Then only you can survive. You can't change them. You need to change yourself. You need to become more younger and younger. You need to change your attitude. In our next session, I will explain all the generation specialities. In our next session, I am going to deliver you with so many slides which indicates the scientific background of each and every generation. Good, Sharanya ma'am. Exactly. Teaching is not only mark, modify their character and guiding them is also one of the part of a mentor. Correct. Good. Well said. Yes. Shall I proceed? So all the participants who are attending today's session is ready to become more and more younger by attending the session, the discussion session with Srijit, right? Here we go. As a team, as a network, here we are going to upgrade ourselves to face, to gel with the new generation. How many of you are ready? How many of you are ready? How many of you are ready? Yes, yes. Sumedha ma'am, Karthikeni ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am, Praveena ma'am. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you all of, okay, Jwala ma'am, Serena ma'am. Okay, good, good. Very good to see all these responses. Good, good, good. Rashmi ma'am, good. Here we go. Here we go. One of the teacher have raised one important point that the new generation students are lacking attention span. Their attention span is very, very less. How many of you agree with that teacher? One of our attendees today have raised one query, or raised one very, very important point that the new generation students have very less attention span. How many of you agree with that point? How many of you second that statement? Yes, 100%. Okay, good. That is a fact. You know, one thing, IQ, intelligent quotient is inversely proportional to attention span. IQ, നിങ്ങൾ പറയുന്ന so called buddhi is inversely proportional to attention span. If your attention span is very high, that means your IQ is very poor. I hope you got the point, right? I hope you got the point, right? IQ is inversely proportional to attention span. IQ is inversely proportional to attention span. You just understand that. You just try to understand that. Yes, 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 yes. So the students who are sitting before you, who are attending your classes, are very poor in attention span, but they are having more IQ. അതുകൊണ്ടല്ലേ ഓർക്കുട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞു. Orkut is just like our Gmail, right? After that, Facebook, most of us are using Facebook. ഫേസ്ബുക്കിലെ ആളുകൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി new generation is not finding interest in Facebook. So Zuckerberg have introduced, he introduced what? Instagram. നമ്മുടെ വാട്സപ്പ് സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് നോക്ക്. പണ്ട് എത്ര വേണമെങ്കിലും സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് വെക്കാമായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ ത്രെഡുമായി. വെരി ഗുഡ് സുമേധ മാം. വാട്സപ്പ് സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് പണ്ട് 1 മിനിറ്റിന്റെയും 2 മിനിറ്റിന്റെയും വെക്കാമായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ അത് 1 മിനിറ്റ് ആക്കി, 60 സെക്കൻഡ് ആക്കി. ഇപ്പൊ 30 സെക്കൻഡേ സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റുകയുള്ളൂ. സേ യെസ് ഓർ നോ. Say yes or no. What all these scientific data is revealing before us. You just think about that. You just think about that. Within 5 years, Facebook, millennials ഉള്ളിടത്തോളം കാലം Facebook ഉണ്ടാവും. My generation. After millennials, Facebook മണ്ണിൻ്റെ അടിയിലാവും. ഇൻസ്റ്റയുടെ കാലമായിരിക്കും. ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇൻസ്റ്റയെ വില പാരട്ട പോലെ ത്രെഡും കാര്യങ്ങളും വന്നു തുടങ്ങും. So 30 second status ആക്കണമെങ്കിൽ already these people know the attention span of new generation is very less. So need to keep that WhatsApp status up to 30 seconds. How many of you agree with me? Facebook is ready to change for their business. Instagram is ready to change. WhatsApp group is ready to change. But we teachers now also we are purposefully, we are proudfully, we are with pride, we are explaining in our childhood days we are like that. No matter in boasting such kind of things, my dear teachers. Understood or not? How many of you understood the point? Yes, pakka. Good. Good. So now I am unveiling an important topic here. I am revealing an important topic here, my dear teachers. What we need to do to get transformation from teacher to mentor. Teacher to mentor. നമ്മളൊക്കെ ഡിഗ്രി പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത്, നമ്മളൊക്കെ കോളേജ് പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത്, there are no such so-called motivational trainers. There is no relevance for motivational training. There is no relevance for mentors. Mentor എന്നുള്ള വാക്ക് തന്നെ, മെന്റർ എന്നുള്ള വാക്ക് തന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു 5-6 വർഷം മുമ്പെയാണ് ഇത്രയും പബ്ലിസിറ്റി കിട്ടിയത്. Say yes or no? So new generation students need mentors, not teachers. New gen students need mentors, not teachers. So I will help you to get that transformation from teacher to become a mentor. How many of you are ready to become a mentor, new generation mentor? Please respond. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, most of you are responding. Very happy to see all these responses. Princy ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am, Praveena ma'am, Sharanya ma'am. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So in order to get that transformation from teacher's lab to mentor's lab, you need to leave your ego. Nammade ego kalayanam. There should not be any ego. പിന്നെ മുൻവിധികൾ പാടില്ല. There should not be any prejudice in our thought process, because Jwala ma'am, but how can we complete syllabus? Jwala ma'am, I am helping you to become a mentor. Mentor means not always advising students. That is a wrong aspect. That is wrong. ഓക്കെ, മെന്റർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അവരുടെ പിറകിൽ ഉപദേശിച്ച് നടക്കണം എന്നല്ല സാർ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് മെന്റർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ജ്വാല മാഡത്തിന്റെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. ബട്ട് ഹൗ ക്യാൻ വി കംപ്ലീറ്റ് സിലബസ്? Very sorry ma'am, I am not in a track like that. We always try to mentor them, try to make them good. No, nothing like that. അത് വേറൊരു വേർഷൻ ആണ്. Getting transformation from teacher to mentor means does not become I doesn't mean to become an advisor, become a pure so-called mentor. My mentor system is quite different. They will reach you. You can complete your syllabus. Yes, mentoring is not only teaching syllabus. Yes, good. Thanks for your query. Hope everyone is enjoying. Let me tell you one thing. ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ് നമുക്ക് കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ യു ഷുഡ് നോ ഹൗ ടു എൻഗേജ് ദം. നമുക്ക് എന്തറിയാം? വി ഓൾറെഡി നോ ഹൗ ടു ഡെലിവർ അവർ സിലബസ്. നോ മാറ്റർ ഇറ്റ് ഡസന്റ് വർക്ക്. My dear teachers, you should know how to engage them physically and mentally. You got it? There are so many techniques that I will discuss in my future sessions. I will discuss with so many slides. I'm having so many slides that I have delivered to batch 1 teachers. But here today, the situation is very worse. I am standing before you with my daughter in hospital, right? So I don't want to cancel today's session. That's why I am here. I am before you, right? Yes. Apply constructivism class. Good. ഒരു കാര്യം ഞാൻ പറയാം. സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്ത് നല്ലൊരു ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസർ ആയി, ത്രൂ ദാറ്റ് ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസർ സ്റ്റേജ് യു നീഡ് ടു ബിക്കം മെന്റർ to attract students towards you. Then only you can survive. ഒരു ടീച്ചർ പറഞ്ഞു സിലബസ് എങ്ങനെ തീർക്കുന്നു. ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് he or she is getting an excellent content delivery from the online platforms with free of cost. Say yes or no? ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്ക് നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുന്ന സിലബസിലെ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്ക് നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച സമയത്ത്, നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തില് ആ ഒരു സീനേ ഇല്ല. I am hearing photosynthesis. My teacher is explaining photosynthesis, and with most probability, I can search photosynthesis in Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia even getting outdated. Say yes or no? Say yes or no? That's why I'm telling you, the old conventional teaching mechanism will be outdated within a year or two. You please understand that. Clear? നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന കാലത്ത് ഇത്രയും നമ്മളൊരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചാൽ എത്ര ഫ്രീ ക്ലാസ്സസ് in so many YouTube channels, there are more than 1 lakh viewers. They are going on live, and in most of those channels, they are telling them the important questions and important answers with shortcuts, and they are scoring 90% and above marks with that 1 hour session. Those people are completing their syllabus within an hour or two with important questions, and they are equipping the new generation students to score 90% and above marks. You are taking 90% of the class, and they can't able to follow you, and they know that the students know very well that they are having another system, they are having another resource from where they can avail all these topics, all these important topics effortlessly 1 day before exam, and they can score marks. Then by what way you are going to impress your students, my dear teachers? Tell me. Is this a matter of discussion, my dear teachers? Does it make sense, my dear teachers? Nobody is responding. Yes, my dear teachers, at least Pravina ma'am responded. Interact with them. My Pravina ma'am, you are 100% correct. My dear teachers, you need to know the crowd before you, the students before you, who is the most inspiring teacher, whether it may be in online or offline, whatever platform. You just know that secret. Which person there is an story of X generation who is constantly tossing students, which goes out of control. Very good. Which is, or who is the person who is inspiring the students before you in your topic? ഞാനൊരു കെമിസ്ട്രി സാറാണെങ്കിൽ, ഞാനൊരു മാത്സ് സാറാണെങ്കിൽ, ഐ ആം ഡീലിംഗ് +2 mathematics, say. So I need to know the student who is attending my class. So which is the utmost better person on that student perspective? Who is the best person in that subject? You need to know that. You should put effort to find out who is that person, and without that ego, you just go through that person, you just adapt all his positives, and you just identify his negatives, and you just clarify those negatives before students, that in that cases there are so and so much negatives are there, let me correct those negatives, and you just take away all positives. യൂട്യൂബില് ചിറക് വെച്ച് പറക്കുന്ന സോ കോൾഡ് രാജാക്കന്മാരെ, പുതിയ തലമുറയിലുള്ള യോയോ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെ പോസിറ്റീവ് സൈഡ് നിങ്ങൾ എടുക്ക്. യു ജസ്റ്റ് കോപ്പി them. You just make a survey. You just update. You just get upgraded yourself, my dear teachers. I appreciate you. At least a few of you are ready to attend the session like this. Attend sessions like this. Then from where we are getting training? Because all the systems are getting updated. A disruptive system is undergoing. A disruptive system. We are going to face a disruptive education system, my dear teachers. Who is going to take you? Who is going to teach you? So and so is the future. Nobody will teach. After all these disruptions, after all these distractions, somebody will come with some advices. But at that time, it may be too late. Say yes or no. Say yes or no. So my advice to you is that in your field, please check, please rank 2 or 3 persons who are flying with feathers before students, and collect all their positives, imitate all their positives, copy all their positives, and pick out their, don't forget to pick out their negatives, and just remind the students about their negatives indirectly without emphasizing their name. There are some faculties, those who are taking classes in YouTube, they are singing a very, very bad song for this periodic table, to memorize this periodic table. That is not our culture. We need to alter. We have a better idea to memorize this periodic table with a decent system. You just note this. We need to tell them like that. കുറെ യോയോ ആളുകൾ കുറെ വൃത്തികേടുകൾ പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇത് അതുപോലെയല്ല, നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടി നീറ്റായിട്ട് പഠിക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എളുപ്പമുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇംപ്ലിമെന്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണം. സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് മുന്നിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡെലിവറി ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയാൽ 90% I can promise you, my dear teachers, you can be an inspiring teacher. You can become an influencer. And the third stage, inspiring teacher, influencer, and finally you can become a mentor. You can become a mentor. With the mentorship only, you can survive in your field. So this is the orientation class. So how do you feel about today's session? In our next 2 sessions completely, it will be rich with content. I will share so many slides. Okay, there we can discuss all the strategies. Now you got idea what we are going to discuss in this session. So I hope you got idea where I am going to take you, because you are not students, you are all teachers, you are all superior than me. But here I am having immense passion to help my colleagues to the same difficulty I am suffering. I have find out one medicine. I am going to share that medicine with my fellow friends, right? This is not a training. Here I have discovered, I have invented one medicine for this disease, for this new generation teaching disease. So I am going to spread, I am going to give you all this medicine. How many of you enjoyed the session? So now you got a clear idea what we are going to do in our future sessions. In all the weeks we are having session, please do attend the session. From today onwards, we are combining together in our group. We will change the settings. We will change the settings to, you can post your feedback. You can post your feedback in our group, in our teachers group. After 10 minutes, that group will be again freezed. So you can post your feedback in the group. Then only others also can understand what is happening here. Okay, so we are making a revolution, my dear teachers. Here we together, we are making a strategy. We are making a scientific strategy to conquer all the disruptions that has been evolved out, and that seems to be threatening to teaching life. We are going to overcome all our challenges. We together will fight, and we will become mentors very soon. Thank you so much for your cooperation, my dear teachers. Good night. Take care. In our group, it will be unfreezed for 10 minutes. You can post. Okay, my number, I will give you my number. I will give you my personal number. You can contact. So many of you are asking my number, 9995484636. My name is Srijit. My YouTube channel is KVS the Student Mentor. This is my YouTube channel, KVS _ the Student Mentor. Okay, so please note my personal number. From now onwards, from today onwards, we will start our journey together. We are going to bring a revolution to become to get the transformation from teacher to. This is my number, 9995484636. 9995484636. Okay, you got it, Reni ma'am? Yes. In your WhatsApp group, you can post the feedback of today's session. It will be unfreezed for the next 15 minutes. You can post. Okay, thank you so much. Meet you again next week. Okay, bye. I need to go to hospital to look after my daughter, right? Okay, thank you ma'am. Thank you all of you. Thank you. With due respect, we are signing off. Thank you so much. I am signing off, my dear teachers. Bye. Have a happy teaching. Have a happy teaching experience ahead. Bye.